Are we live? All right, let's roll. What's good, y'all? Unbiased sports fan. Talking some sports I saw over the weekend and the week, because we're on Friday schedule. So, talking some sports I saw over the week, and we got a lot to talk about, man. We got a lot to talk about. I'm back in the States, back in Maryland, and sheesh, it was a long travel, long ride coming from London to the United States, but we're here. We're ready to talk about some sports, man, you know? We're ready to fucking talk about them. So we're going to cover some NBA updates or just some basketball updates in general. We had some shakeups and some, executive decisions or whatever. We had some little shakeups here and there. And then we're going to transition over into the NBA playoffs because it has been an absolute fucking bloodbath. It's been an absolute fucking bloodbath. Shit's getting real out here, man. Shit's getting real. Shit's getting really real out here in these NBA playoffs. And then we'll transition over into, little UFC action in there. We got a fight night coming up this weekend, so yeah, I'll get my thoughts about that. But let's get right into it, man. Let's hop into the NBA updates, or really just basketball updates. And we'll start with one of the ones that caught my eye first was executive for the Celtics, Danny Ainge, Celtics legend Danny Ainge. He steps down from his position. And the funny thing is, Brad Stevens, the current coach for the Celtics, takes his motherfucking spot. I don't know if I've ever really heard of some shit like this before. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I don't think I've ever heard of some shit like this where the head coach takes the executive position. I've never heard of some shit like that before, where the executive just kind of steps down and the head coach, the current head coach, Brad Stevens, he's a pretty decent head coach, just takes a spot like that. I mean, would you assume they must have a replacement on deck for Brad Stevens? I don't know. It's a weird move, man. Brad Stevens seems more like the coaching role. I didn't really see him in more the executive role where Danny Ainge was, making moves or whatever. But Danny Ainge steps down. Brad Stevens takes a spot. It's a weird little shakeup, man. It's a weird little shakeup, man. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know what to tell you about that one. It's a weird little thing. And the big one, and this isn't really NBA, that's why I call it just basketball updates in general, but Coach K for the Duke Blue Devils, he retires, man. He's giving his fucking blood, sweat, and tears to that organization, man. How long has he been there? 20-something, 30-something years? I mean, ever since I was young, he was fucking, he was still the guy, Coach K. He's been the guy ever since. I've been watching, a little bit of college basketball here and there. I always see Coach K, man. I always see him with Duke. I always see the Duke Blue Devils turning up. I always see them doing big things. And Coach K, he's a motherfucking legend, man. He's a motherfucking legend. Coach K. He's basketball, man. He's Duke basketball. He's coached the national team a few times, I'm pretty sure, and Final Fours this guy been into fucking more than I can count on my goddamn hands. I don't fucking know. This Coach K guy, Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. He retires. That's big news. Danny Ainge stepping down. That's big news as well. And then Brad Stevens taking his role. I wonder who the Celtics are going to hire for the coach. I wonder who they're going to get. They got to have somebody lined up, right? They got to have somebody just sitting in the back. It's like ready to take over that position, ready to coach Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and this Celtics squad. They got to have somebody, right? You'd think. Goddamn, what if they just did this shit and they didn't have a replacement? They just found some dude off the street. It's just like, hey, you want to coach the fucking Celtics? We don't have any other fucking options. I don't know. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me a little bit. Well, maybe it surprised me a little bit, but whatever. I seem fucking crazy. That's fucking weird though. Danny Ainge stepping down and Brad Stevens just taking his role immediately. Shit, I don't know. I've never heard of some shit like that. I don't know. I'm curious, but Coach K retires as well. Big basketball updates, man. Big basketball updates in the executive coaching tree role realm. Whatever. Some big things that happen, man. Some big, big things that happen. But let's transition over. Let's get right into the NBA playoffs. Oh me, oh my. Now, disclaimer. A motherfucking disclaimer. I have not watched all these games. Simply put, have not. I've been traveling a lot. I've been, flying on planes and getting on trains and carrying luggage and getting back in and going through customs. So I've watched every game, but I've kept up a little bit. I've here and there glanced at some highlights here and there. When I was awake, I was able to catch some of these games. So some of this analysis, was a little shaky. Some of this recap was a little shaky, but I've been following. And you're gonna follow right along with me, because we're gonna start off with what I saw last night in the Wizards and the 76ers. Wizards, they took the L, man. It was 129 to 112. 76ers did end up getting the dub. Bigger news for them is Joel is hurt. I think he has a meniscus tear, and they don't require surgery. It doesn't require surgery, but he's out for a little bit. Say he's day to day, but man, Joel, man, that's your fucking guy, man. That's your fucking guy right there, and he gets a meniscus tear, man. That's no bueno, man. That's no good. It's not what you want to see going into the second round of the playoffs, man. Who would they play? Fuck, would they? What, 2 seed, 1 seed? They would play the Hawks, maybe, or I don't fucking know. They would play somebody. I guess, the Hawks or some shit, or whoever. It's not what you want to fucking see, man. It's not what you want to fucking see. I mean, the 76ers did beat the Wizards. I mean, kind of expected they would sweep them, but now they got them in 5 games. They beat them 4-1. And, Joel, get healthy, man, because team kind of needs you, man. Team kind of needs you. Relying on Ben Simmons in the playoffs as your number one, scary sight to see. It's a scary sight to see, man. And Joel, we need you. Where you at? Joel? Where you at? Joel? Where you stationed? Where you going? We need you back. And then was transitioning over into the Hawks versus the Knicks. Fuck, man. I thought this shit was going to 7 games. I thought the Knicks in the Garden would rise up. I did not think that Julius Randle would forget how to play basketball. I did not think that was going to fucking happen. But that's what happened. The Monstars from Space Jam done took some of this man's talent. They said, touch this ball right here, and, nothing's bad's going to happen. Touch that thing or whatever. How the fuck they got the talent? Anyways, these little Monstars took Julius Randle's talent, because that is not Julius Randle out there. Shot under 40% in every game in this series. By the way, the Hawks did beat the Knicks 103 to 89. They ended up taking the series in 5 games. 5 games? Really? After game 1, we were talking about how evenly matched these teams are. And this is the result? Really? This is the motherfucking result? Wow. That's all I gotta say, man. Trae Young, you're a beast. Fucking, you're an animal. When he put up like 36 in this closeout game, taking a bow. I think he hit a dagger 3, and he was out here taking fucking bows in Madison Square Garden. I mean, man, those fuck you Trae Young chants look. I mean, Trae Young just said, "Can you speak a little louder? I can't really fucking hear you." He said, "Can you speak a little fucking louder? I really can't hear you right now." But nah, he dropped shit on them, man. He dropped shit on them. Oh my Jesus, he dropped shit on them. Trae Young did his fucking thing. Knicks did not do their fucking thing. Seemed like Derrick Rose was the only one out there that was playing basketball, man. Fuck. Knicks, man. Tough first round loss. First time in the playoffs since 2013. Not how you want to go out, man. Not how you want to go out. That sucks. Let's transition over and talk about the Jazz versus the Grizzlies. And Jazz end up taking this one 126-110 in Game 5, and they beat them 4-1. And it looks like Donovan Mitchell was not fucking playing around when he came back on the court. I mean, he's put up he's averaged what, like fucking 20, 28, 29 fucking in these past 3 games, whatever the fuck. Put up 30 in the last closeout game, 30 and 11, I think. This dude's fucking balling out of control. He's balling out of fucking control. But Ja Morant, though. Ja Morant. Motherfucker, I see you. You are hooping. Motherfucker, I see you. I see you in putting up 47, putting up 30 and whatever in these playoffs. Motherfucker, I see you. I see you. You know what I'm saying? You're fucking balling, man. You are fucking balling. Motherfucking Ja Morant. Jesus Christ. But, your team just couldn't get it done. I mean, it's a 1 team versus AC. I mean, what do we fucking expect? I mean, come on. And Donovan Mitchell, man, he's came back. He's ready, man. Jazz team looks ready. They look hungry. They look like they're gunning for the motherfucking playoffs. They look like they're gunning. They look like they're hunting and gunning. They look like they're hunting and gunning. So Jazz take it in 5 games, and they're advancing. The Grizzlies are out, but they're I want to see them back in the playoffs, man. I want to see Ja coming right back with the fire. I want to see him coming back, man. I want to see him coming back. Ja Morant. Reminds me a little bit of Derrick Rose, man. So I got a little love for Ja, man. Got a little love. Even though his team couldn't close it out, I want to see them back, man. I want to see the Grizzlies back. I want to see Memphis back. I want to see that team back. The Jazz take it over in 5 games. That's 3 5-game series. 2 of which I thought would go a little further. Jazz, Grizzlies, and Hawks, Knicks. Thought it would go a little farther, but it didn't. It didn't. Better team got the best of them. And the other 5-game series was the Nets versus Celtics. Now, this is pretty much expected. I didn't expect much out of the Celtics in the season. I mean, they're just shot. Jaylen Brown was down and out for the count. Marcus Smart was out, in and out of the lineup in the season. Jason Tatum, was just catching his foot, and it just wasn't a year. It just wasn't a year, and I mean, they were going against a fucking juggernaut of the Nets. You're gonna get beat 123-109 in 5 games. It's gonna happen. I mean, Jason Tatum is still balling out of control, but I mean, it doesn't fucking matter. You got guys that can literally average 30 in their sleep. Like literally, it's fucking ridiculous. So 3 guys on the Nets that can fucking literally average 30. If they wanted to. So they take him in 5 games. They take him in 5 games, and let's kind of move on. I mean, it's nothing to talk about here. I mean, the Danny Ainge news is bigger than the fucking Celtics losing. I mean, 5 games is kind of, it's kind of where I expected them to be, losing in 5 games. So those were all the 5-game series, but we still got some series going on. We still got some Game 6s coming up. Let's start with the Mavericks Clippers, man. Mavericks did beat them 105-100. And that series is 3-2 now. But shout out to the fucking Clippers, man. Shout out to the fucking Clippers and the fight they had to put up, man. Because they've overcome a lot of fucking adversity. Going down 0-2 and storming back to claw back to 2-2. Now the series is 3-2 now, but Clippers, man, they fucking worked, man. They fucking worked for that 2-2 series, for the tie it up 2-2. And Luka's fucking amazing. He dropped 42 in this last game 5, some shit like that. Jesus, bro, I can't keep up with this Luka guy. I can't keep up with this guy. This guy, he's just balling out of his mind. Just fucking dropping 40s and 40s and 30s and 40s. Hey, the guy cannot be fucking stopped. I mean, Jesus. He can't be stopped. Luka's balling out of control, man. It's balling out of control. Mavericks Clippers, man. We're heading to a Game 6. All the road teams have been winning these games. It's funny as shit. All the road teams have been fucking winning. But, yeah. Clippers got a tough road ahead of them. I mean, their odds are pretty good. If all the road games are winning, they should win this game. And we're going to Game 7. So, I don't know. We'll see what fucking happens. But, Yeah. Mavericks, man. Guys are gunning. Clippers, Mavericks is a good series. It's a really good series. Close series. And another really close one is the Nuggets versus the Trailblazers. Can we just acknowledge what Dame time is and what Dame time is doing? Because Dame time is here. Dame time, let's cheer. It's motherfucking Dame time. This dude dropped, 55 with 12 threes? Oh my Jesus. I couldn't even really check out that game, but I did see some of those highlights. I did see that guy just shooting the lights out of the gym. But the Nuggets did end up taking this game. 147 to 140. Michael Porter Jr. hit a dagger. Hit a nice little dagger three in the corner to seal the deal. But Damian Lillard, Jesus, man. Holy fucking cow. Yeah, 55, 12 threes. God damn, man. I can't keep up with Luke. I can't keep up with Dame. I can't keep up with these motherfuckers. They're scoring too much, man. Every other night they're scoring 40 and 50s and like, Jesus, fuck, man. But no, he did end up getting that shit. But they ended up losing 55. But the team ended up losing, which fucking sucks, man. It's the worst when you have a guy go off and you just waste it with a loss. It's the fucking worst. So the Nuggets are up 3-2 in that series. I still think that series is going 7. I thought that series was going 7 before it even started. It seems like it's going 7. So, yeah. Nuggets are up 3-2. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. But possibly the biggest turn of events in all of sports right now is the Suns versus the Lakers. Suns demolished the shit out of the Lakers. 115 to 85 in the past game 5. Suns are up 3-2. Anthony Davis is dealing with an injury. Chris Paul did end up getting hurt in that game 5. It's just injuries all around. Bodies are dropping to the floor. Everybody's shitting on LeBron. Everybody's shitting on AD. Everybody's shitting on Frank Vogel. Everybody's just shitting on everybody, man. Everybody's just shitting on everybody. Hey. What are you going to fucking do? What are you going to fucking say? Jesus Christ. The Suns are coming to play. Devin Booker ain't taking no shit this season. He ain't taking no shit this season. Devin Booker putting up 30 here. First playoff series, and he's fucking balling out of his mind. Shouts out to Devin Booker. Jesus, I don't know. Lakers were up 2-1, and then the Suns came back to back games, man. Anthony Davis injury is really fucking hurting him. People kind of expected LeBron to bring the fire, expected him to really fucking turn it up, but he couldn't do it this time. Couldn't fucking do it this time. He looked really passive in that first half, from what I saw. I barely even saw the game, but I just kind of checked out the little highlights or whatever, and he just didn't seem aggressive in the first half. Just didn't seem that aggressive. Maybe the shots weren't dropping. Maybe the guys weren't. Maybe the flow of the game just wasn't there in the first half. I don't know. But, LeBron James, kind of expect him to get a little more assertive, get a little more aggressive there. But he didn't. His team ended up losing by 30. By 30 points, man. It's a lot of fucking points to lose by. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Suns. Lakers, you're in trouble. Clippers, you are in a little bit of trouble. Nuggets, Trailblazers, you're still going 7, I think. But yeah, there's a lot of guys in trouble right now, man. There's a lot of guys in trouble, and you better get on your fucking A game. Lakers, you better get on your fucking A game. Clippers, you better get on your fucking A game. Trailblazers, you're on the verge of losing. You're on the verge of getting out of the playoffs. So, not gonna lie, these ending series are pretty interesting. All 3 of those I just named are still in the running for the playoffs. Those are interesting, man. I could see all those going 7. I could see all of them ending in 6. I mean, it's really close, man. It's really close. A lot of ebbs and flows, a lot of momentum shifts in these series. So yeah, it should be good. Suns Lakers, man. It should be a good one. Anthony Davis, hopefully you're back. I don't know, man. You got a groin injury, so that's pretty fucked, man. I'm not gonna lie. Groin injuries are pretty fucked. So chances are low, But you got LeBron, so I'm not going to count anybody out. I'm not going to count anybody out. So, yeah. That was a little recap, my little fucking cliff notes of the NBA playoffs. It's been a fucking shit show. I've tried to catch most of these games. It's been hard. Been trying to. Been traveling shit. But I'm still going to give my fucking thoughts. Even if it's just me fucking reading the box scores. Even if it's just me fucking watching the highlights on YouTube. I'm still going to give my fucking thoughts. So it's all good. It's all good. And let's just transition over into the UFC fight night. Rosenstruck versus Sakai. Maybe I'm a little out of the loop, but last time I checked, I thought he was supposed to be fighting Gain. I thought he was supposed to be fighting fucking Gain. I don't know. I thought Gain was supposed to be fighting him, but Cyril Gain, I think I say his name. I don't fucking know. But Rosenstruck, he's the guy that got knocked out by was it Ngannou? Ngannou or Lewis? One of the motherfuckers knocked him out. I don't fucking know. But he's gonna try to get his get back against Sakai. I've never fucking heard of this dude. I've heard of Gain a little bit. I know a little bit about him, but I don't know anything about fucking Sakai. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna want to enjoy this fight night. It's gonna be the first fucking UFC event I watch that's actually on Eastern time, United States time. So fuck it. Give me I don't know. Just give me a good fight. I don't really know who the fuck's gonna win. I don't really know any of these fighters' style. I don't really know much about them. So let's see what fucking happens. Let's see what happens, man. Should be a good one. Should be interesting. These cards usually are like, I don't really see anybody I know, but those are the ones that end up being the good ones, man. Guy's got a lot of heart. They got a lot of dog in him, so should be interesting to see. So yeah, that is the recap for today. Not a lot of NFL news going on. We're still figuring out what's going on there. NBA updates, pretty shocking. NBA playoffs have been absolutely fucking wild. And we got some UFC to come up to look forward to, man. So yeah, that's it for today's show. This has been the Unbiased Sports Fan. I'm signing out.